Was there a brick through my window? Sig, from the neighbor?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, man.
now the moment you've all been waiting for.
You are now listening to the sounds of Milkcrates Microphones.
You walk into this room at your own risk.
There's something going on here. We've got to take immediate advantage of it.
You're lucky to be here. Thank you, sir. Time is a precious thing. Never waste.
Accept it as a gift.
Not a future that will be, but one that might be.
We was on the road to destruction from the beginning.
Your kind is headed for extinction.
Get it's over. Everything starts from now.
And here we go again. Another podcast, another show. It is Milkcrates Motherfucking Microphones, and I am B-Sick Wonder Rye, Mr. Brandon F. Bomb Fry. With me, as always, you know who it is. It's your boy, his boy, their boy, everybody's boy, Soldier Boys, plus the Suicide Boys and the Hype Boys. He is your boy.
It's the goddamn infamous nonsense. We're here on a fucking great night. This is a nightcap off the top. If you were here for the beginning of the show or the last of the show, we're here that you're here now. So listen up. We have something very, very important here tonight, and you better fucking listen close. It's a great album, and we're here to listen to it with you.
Just like he said, this is a nightcap.
Yes.
A little extra.
Yes.
Read all about it at the end of the night. Milkcrates and Microphones is bringing you a listen along. We're going to listen to one of our favorite artists, a brand new album that he just put out. A California cat, Mr. Eligh from the Living Legends, just put out a new album. Before we get to any of that, let's talk to the man that's on the left of me. You know who he is. He's been here from now to infinity. Used to be in that seat. Used to be JS3. Used to be Triple Sig. Used to be Uncle Siggo. But now we just know him as Sig Justice.
What is good? What is good? How is it going? Hey, happy whatever day it is, where you're at.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Thank you for tuning in and listening. We have one hell of an album, Listen Along in store, and I'm excited for this one.
I can't wait. I really can't wait. One of our favorite artists from California, an amazing producer, an amazing rapper, somebody that's really like touching all the elements of hip hop. Mr. Eligh himself from the famed group Living Legends. We're gonna listen to his new album. It's entitled Hello Youth,
and it just dropped within like the last couple weeks, 2 weeks. I want to say 2 weeks ago. It's very fresh, and it should be an easy listen along. 40 minutes. If you're here with us, please stay. It should be easy, and it should be fun.
These are usually really fun shows. This is just where we're listening to music, going track to track, and not putting too much input on it, but we will be talking over the music. So if that's not something you're into, go ahead and tune out. But if you're into listening to good music and kind of hearing the commentary over the good music, this is something I think that you're going to be interested in.
It's just as new as it is for us as it is for you. We made sure to tell each other, do not listen to this album. So it's fresh. So if you want to hear the true shit, come listen to it with us. Fresh.
Bottom line, I have not heard one song off this album, so
I could say you have because we played one here.
We did a
listen along for the music video with Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Okay. So I've heard one song.
Flames in the Greenhouse is what we listened to. Was it also modulation? Modulation also. Because look, we just happened to do. He put out a couple singles leading up to the album. What happened? Yes. We have kept up, and we did a couple. We're not sleeping. We're not sleeping. To be fully transparent, all right. We've listened. To a couple.
You could blame me, you could blame Matt, or you could blame Sig, but I'd like to blame Eligh as well as give him credit.
Yes, because if you would have dropped it all in one shot, it would have been easy. It would have been an easy deal. But if you want to keep teasing us, we'll hear it in teases.
I'm here for it.
Hear it in teases. I'm here for it.
Exactly. Yeah. So, like I said, one of our favorite artists, somebody that when I look at the Living Legends crew as a whole, there are amazing, unique artists throughout that group.
Yep.
The Grouch and Lucky. Scarab is so unique, so different than anything you ever heard. So for like someone like Eligh to stand out, very, very unique. Somebody that had a flow pattern or style that was something that you really didn't hear a lot of. I've heard him compared to Outkast, to Dre, Outkast, which is Andre 3000 out of Outkast is one of the greatest rappers of all time.
And Big Boy.
So to be compared to him is...
I can see there being some crossover there.
You know what I'm saying?
Similarities.
So, yeah. So Eligh is... and also an amazing producer and artist.
Would you say that he crafted his trade, totally crafted his sound? I would say by the second album in, nothing has changed. Only got better, cleaner, delivery's the same, sound's the same, the hip-hop is there. I feel like by the second album in, that fool already had it down packed.
Let me say this. I have recently got even more into vinyl collecting, and I have
got a collection on you. I've seen it.
I have gotten into getting all the old Living Legend stuff, and Eligh. So I've had the honor of getting some old school shit from like '99 and even earlier.
Are you eBaying it?
But Eligh is on there, and just the style again. Yeah, it's evolved, but
it's there, huh?
Stayed the same.
It's there, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just amazing that he's always been killing it, dude.
One thing that we've talked about on this podcast is a lot of our favorite artists, as they've matured and grown up, they've kind of switched their style. Maybe not the style of music, but just the taste a little bit here and there. And there's a few artists that we've signified or singled out and said that these are some people that really haven't changed. Eligh is one of those people, the Aesop Rocks, the Elighs, the Abstract Roots.
Yeah.
These are dudes that we felt like have kind of kept that style, for better or for worse, whatever it is, but they just were true to themselves for what it, and it's good to hear. And so
kept that style, but polished it up a little bit.
Cleaned it up.
Yes.
As production has gotten better, obviously you're able to hear this music in a better tune, and it's a lot cleaner than it was in the late 90s, early 2000s. But at the same time, Eligh has kept the trademark sound that made Eligh.
Yep.
Which we're excited to hear right here.
Dude. Let's get it.
So
we're at it. Let's get into it.
Let's jump into it right now.
Young
Let's
youth.
do it, dude. This is produced by a producer from Poland, which is the amazing collaboration. Eligh from LA, Es.cE, the producer from Poland. So I mean,
from Poland, huh? Crazy of all places.
Yep. I don't
cold.
know how they
Sounds
linked.
cold over
I don't know
there.
how they linked up, but they did. And let's give this.
Some of the greatest
listen.
producers are always from like the cold areas, right? We always talk about that is because
right?
they're
got nothing
stuck
to do.
inside.
They're stuck inside, yeah.
They got to make music.
Just making masterpieces, dude. Nothing
Like
else
look
to do.
at Factor Chandelier.
Yeah.
Living up in Canada and the
Great
greater
White
Northwest.
The Great White North.
The Great
Yeah,
White
yeah,
North.
exactly,
The Abyss. The Abyss.
Shout out to Factor too. We got to get into
Fucking
some of that
he's a
shit
good
for
man.
Sure. But anyways, let's get into this new Eligh,
Let's do
Es.cE, Hello Youth full album. We're gonna start it off right out the get.
Yeah. All right.
Hello, my youth, my friend. Where have you been? You've been. I've been calling out for you in the wind. Life been serving me these kicks to the chin. Hello, my youth, my friend. Where have you been? You've been. I've been calling out for you in the wind. Life been serving me these kicks to the chin. Roundhouse is delousing my karma. Shake and lose the past, I came here to win. My turn to ride, let me take a spin. I never let my ego keep me from a grin. I smile because I'm wealthy within. Without money though, I'm stuck on the bench. We hit the top, I snuck in with friends. We don't stop, energy to extend. Energy is like money when you get older. Luckily God keep me strong like soldier. Creation the first thing I think about when I wake up like Folgers. It fills my nose with this aroma. Don't need Xanax nor a Soma. When you see this man with no diploma, make art for 20 plus years, you know the dice fell on 7 and 11 over windows. Hello my youth, my friend. Where have you been? You've been. I've been calling out for you in the wind. Life's been serving me kicks to the chin. Hello my youth, my friend. Where have you been? You've been. I've been calling out for you in the wind. Life's been serving me these kicks to the chin. Then one day I kick bigger as I walk. The seasons run but California style mock. Not the feet with no shoes walking icebergs. We don't know how another man's life works. We don't know how another man's life works. We don't know how his pain feels. That's real. I don't know how it feels to be you. Hey! Hello my youth, my friend. Where have you been? You've been. I've been calling out for you in the wind. Life been serving me kicks.
Eli's another cat that
Hello, my
became
youth,
a
my
father
friend.
in the older age.
Where have you
How old
been?
was he?
You've been.
I mean,
I've been calling
just
out for
recently,
you
I'm
in
pretty
the
sure he
wind.
became a father.
Life been
So,
serving me
Well,
these
like
kicks to the
early
chin.
40 songs. Well, like a
well, he you know,
a few years ago, I think.
he got sober. Yeah, a few years. He's been a
Or
few
you know,
years.
probably been longer than that.
Probably 5 or
Time's
6.
flying, dude.
How old is he,
Time's
Siggy?
flying. When he came out with that Grey Crow album is when. Oh, okay. You know, it's like
I don't
4 or
think he
5
had
years ago.
kids then. That's when he like got sober. I think.
Okay.
But Eligh is a recovering addict and someone
shortly
that
after.
Late 40s, early 40s, Sig. How old is this man? I'll look it up, but give or take, what do you got?
I'm gonna say he's 41.
What do you got? Give or take, 40 or below?
44.
All right. I'm gonna look it up right now.
I've been calling out for you in the wind.
Wait a second. We're 38. No, 46.
All right. Hey man, that was Hello Youth, the title track 1.
Yeah, and
Damn, what'd you say?
46.
That's exactly how old he is.
Yeah. Know what I did? When I said 44, I said no. I thought about
how much older he really is than us, probably. Yeah.
older, and we're at No More Greener Grasses. I said how much older than he was.
He was only about
10 years?
Yeah, about 10
or less. And I said less.
Yeah.
Here's track 2, Modulation. Shout out to Eligh and Es.cE.
Don't like to dumb down. I like my fun often. Anger's overrated. I like the tongue bossy. I speak the words creative enough to fill garages with spirit information. I like brain massages.
Hey, people can say what they want about this podcast,
I think about my baby coming, think about the fear,
but we were there in the beginning. And a lot of the beginning of this type of shit right here.
Oh yeah.
We were at the beginning of Living Legend.
Oh yeah.
The atmosphere.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
Sage Francis when the shit was
we were
going good.
there.
We were there for
Anti-Con. We were there
Yeah.
beginning of
Oh
Anti-Con.
yeah. We seen Silly Putty when it was new.
Lucky. We were there at the beginning of X-Rated and Brotherland.
It's wicked, huh?
Yeah, I've been there for a lot of special Eligh moments, I will say.
Yes, sir.
I'm very fortunate.
Don't you? I'm just saying this because I'm projecting, but do you feel like he's very tied to your life?
Oh yeah.
I do too.
The music is tied to your life.
I feel like
It's
Eligh
entwined.
is a very big part of my life.
I want the modulation. I like the strange. I like to get the geisha. I like to come up. Don't want to come down. I like to wise up. Don't like to dumb down. I like my fun often. Anger's overrated. I like the tongue bossy. I speak the words creative enough to fill garages with spirit information. I like brain massages.
Eli's another one, constantly grinding,
To wanna think about it.
constantly putting out new music.
Working.
To get the dream to move, to make it come to life. To get them on your side. To get them in the vision too, to see what you can see, to follow time. A Pisces with a fish hook and a broken line. I provoke the blind. To have the faith to walk with braille, to mind the third rail. I'm from the old design. To make it happen with the track, to be a catcher, be a fisherman, a master maker, molding every mind I come across the together. A captain man the ship through the worst of weather. Absent of hate, I can't relate. Bird is not a feather. Sever ties with bad energy, hypnotized by divine symmetry. Get a guy help to identify my kind of chemistry. Set up, gonna head up in the meadows.
I think I've said it here, but
in the cloud, Icarus feet won't kill
I'm
me.
almost
When I
positive
fit up,
Eli's my second favorite rapper
but I
of all
don't need
time.
inception. Time to make it beat.
He's fucking great. I can
he's
see
my
how. I
second
mean,
He's high on my list.
he gives me that vibe of idea.
Pretty sure his idea.
Yeah, he's got that idea vibe to him, you know. He's got a lot to say.
One of the best. One of the best.
He's very conscious.
It's very subjective, bro. You just gotta have that ear that likes this.
He's very conscious of everything he speaks of.
Enough to fill garages with spirit information. I like brain massages. Stimulation.
Woo, that was a good one. Modulation.
So good, dude.
He's very
Clean,
artistic
smooth.
too.
Oh, yeah.
I think we, in general, are attracted to artistic music.
Yeah, very true.
People
Hey,
that
man.
you can
I
tell that are
totally
like
agree.
really
Totally
reaching
agree.
for that artistic level.
Track 3, Work, featuring the God Fahim and Guilty Simpson. Hey, Guilty Simpson's a legend.
Let's get it.
However, to get the job done, just make it happen. Figure it out, do it yourself, you can make it happen. I remember when I was trapping, I was feeling trapped in. Playing everyday struggle by big, wanting to make it big. Wondering, can I live? Only so much to give. In this game so cold, something like chokeholds. This shit don't ever get old, and that I know so. Enemies want me to fall back, but I won't go. Soul to soul, go toe to toe with any devil. On the low, they friend or foe, it ain't no telling. With success around the corner, I ain't thinking felon. Before I let the haters stop my shine, I swear it ain't no telling. I swear it ain't no telling. Before I let you get over, I'll pop your melon. And it ain't shit that you can tell them. If you ain't went through what I went through, I ain't with the questions.
Yo, Eli's so diverse. He's just doing music with everybody, anybody. He can just match up with all kinds of different artists, man.
Yeah.
He fits in perfectly with everybody.
I've said that too. Like he's like the chameleon of rap. Like he could really rap with anybody.
Yeah.
Like a Quito.
You're right.
A lot like a
Do we
Quito,
know what
bro.
manifest means? Making it happen from nothing to something, essentially. Taking a thought and bring it to life with nothing but ends meet. Meet the end of the end when beginning this athlete.
Don't act like Eligh didn't know who Bored Stiff was.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're most definitely.
They're running the same shit.
Yeah, they were doing shit together in the early days, bro.
You knew who Quito was.
For sure. Magic, making rounds with my stats as you read it on the board.
Early LL and Bored Stiff stuff.
Music needed like it's air. Breathe it in, make it happen. I'm the captain and it's rare. I believe to be grown and a kid doing work that you fiend like a dope head, but no man can sell me. I'm rolling these dice with my life. I got faith on the stage. I belong in this light. Right.
Shout out to the 3 Melancholy Gypsies.
Oh, yeah,
3MG. One of the dopest crews to ever spit on the mic together.
I always felt like Eligh was that fringe. You know what I mean? Like, fringe in the sense of like you could show like a rap head Eligh and he'd like it, and a hip hop head and he'd like it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
He was like that fringe shit.
He does both so easily. He draws on the fact that he can fast rap, slow rap, and then big conscious rap. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I blew a knot at the pop-up shop, Gunsmith. Now let's see if your trunk fit. Skunk lit. Offensive, cause I smoke expensive. I'm too raw to censor. I put a hurtin' on them, made off clean on the dirty corner. Drive-through where they working orders, 100 lacerations. Not a figment of your imagination. Getting paper with the baggage waiting. I slap a clown for exaggerating and cap a gown like you're graduating. Go.
Cap and gown like you graduate.
Hard. Thick as hell, bro. And not out of place with Eligh at all.
No, definitely not.
Super hard, bro.
Come on now.
Extremely good.
I think that's one thing, like I said, that we loved about Eligh was he's so fringe that he's like right there on some like LA, Oakland, East Oakland shit, but also like that hip hop conscious backpack shit.
Yeah. Hey, here's track 4, Kids, featuring Blue. Blue, another legend in his own right. Blue in Exile. If you haven't heard them together, come on.
Cans and bottles in the alleys, home my own. By age 6, I have my own. Then it's back to the Cali with the bottles in the alley. Then they passed me that pellet gun pistol. We was just kids, and look at what we did. I can't believe they out here shooting kids. We was just kids, and look at what we did. I can't believe they out here shooting at the kids. We was just kids, and look at what we did.
Shout out to Kids Candy.
Shout out to the Kids Candy Collectives.
This is only the Kids Candy.
My friend, he had a replica, but I was not allowed. We had no Bible in the house. We had no rifles in the house. We had 2 dogs as big as dire wolves in the house. I was divided between Echo Park and USC. I take that bus there and back. Wonder what it meant for me.
I'm sure Eligh created that album cover too. Like that's his artwork.
You think you drew that for sure?
Yeah, that's his art. It has to be. That's his style.
Hand in hand went police desk with color of skin. All my friends had that melanin tint. I was accepted by my friends because I wasn't taught to be threatened intense. Were my days in the 80s. Wanted to lay with the ladies. Cool J, spray, boombox, gold chains, Mercedes. And I wanted that BB gun to shoot it and back it. I was reckless and made a racket, but my dad would not have it. And my mom would tell me stories running guns for the Panthers, but I was a kid.
Hard. Running guns for the Panthers.
I think one of the most attractive things for me as like a youngster, when I really got buried into like underground hip hop, was cats that made their own beats and did their own artwork.
Yeah, that rapped over their own beats.
One of
too.
the reasons
DIY.
I fell in love with Sapient was just because of that, you know, and it's like that DIY, exactly. Being underground meant you did it all yourself.
I gotta lay in my roots. From my head to my shoes, dodging cap to my chucks. My blood spilled is the blues. I bust still at the cruise. That ice grill on my jewels. You might kill if you knew. The boots I ran through, Vancouver and Hoover with the Mac computers. Old school shooter had to make the Mac the ruler. They made the Mac the ruler. Now I'm back for crueler. Way cooler though. Every disc I spit, a smoother flow to ya. School ya like Dr. Martin Luther. Rocking auditoriums before I cock the Ruger. Before I stopped to shoot a gun, I had a camera. Now I'm riding around with the hammer tucked like Hammer was. Before I stopped to shoot a gun, I had a camera. Now I'm riding around with the hammer tucked like Hammer was.
I think that's something that's really unique about Eligh as well, is that he was a LA cat that was sent to the Bay in his young youth and saw a lot of that, you know, like he just talked about the Panther movement. He was sent to Oakland with his aunt and then went back to LA later in life. So
took all the knowledge and shit that he had from up there down there.
We took all his knowledge from down here, brought it up here, and then took all that knowledge from up here
back down there.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's fucking wild.
He talks about it in his story. You know, you listen to Eligh, you'll hear about that.
And God knows curiosity often.
He's always got a good fucking story he's preaching. I love that.
So good. I think that's one thing that's unique about California as well is from Southern California to Northern California, the culture is completely different. So for him to come from LA to Oakland and then from Oakland to back to LA, he's like he's cross promoting culture.
Would you say that we're assholes up here and they're nice down there?
This is track 5. Morning Cup. Morning Cup. Here we go.
I would say we're more before. Up here was less industry. Down there was more like LA, Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
That's what they were known for.
Yeah.
Industry shit. Up here was more like natural.
Don't have an easy time just getting up. A simple
Independent.
task for most to greet
Yes.
the morning
Out the
with
trunk.
a cup. A simple task for
Ground.
some folks
Oakland,
to shut the mind
Frisco.
from talk. But some of us, we struggle with the babble in the fog, right? The unnamed voice swimming freely in the cogs. Temper with my cognition telling me I'm lost. That even though I'm working on my self-esteem, the dream I had for my path is not helping me. That's what the voice who sounds a lot like me says. It's determining the
Sounds
right
like
one to
Eligh,
believe in
baby.
that keeps me in the bed.
Sounds
for the
exactly like him.
weekend. I'm
Perfect.
figuring out the deep
Eli's
end.
also not
No longer
repetitive in
shallow
his
when I
rhymes,
listen
you
to
know,
the
he's
voice
a-
within. I don't
he's a
accept
different
every notion put me in the
vocabulary-wise,
cycle
you
in
know?
the wind.
But it always
Sometimes I
feels
don't
like
make
Eligh.
Hard to
sense.
do.
And that's the
Oh, yeah.
hardest
He
time
never-
to
you never
win,
think
but
it's
I
not
hit
an
the
Eligh
fence.
verse. You know
Like
it's an
a
Eligh
teacher
verse.
junior high through the truest lens. We get up, we make moves, we
One of the
try
worst
hard,
parts
we do
about
well,
today's
we fall
music
back,
is you
we
can't
get
tell
back, but
somebody's
we
voice
like a
from
track,
the other,
and we tell on
or
ourselves,
scheme
so we
from
act
the
like
other.
it's good when
When
it's
you
not,
hear
and it's
Eligh,
hell, and it's hot, and
you
it's
know
hell.
it's someone
We get
different.
up, we make
Yeah.
moves, we try hard, we do well, we fall back, we get back up, we swell and contract, and we
Morning
tell
Cup.
on ourselves that we act like it's good when it's not, and it's hell, and it's hot, and it's heavy. Hit the ground running in spite of how I feel. That's the true test. To be the samurai with the steel can't glamorize the blues. Familiar in its tone, but if I overanalyze, I'm confused and alone. It's the darkness set aside, like a moldy comfort zone. I hold my own. Panel of judgment, I judge myself like no other. No man can handle the subject. More cold and vicious than Arctic winters on stuff and in public. You may see me stare at the ground when I walk past. Got so much on my mind, it's astounding. I've lasted this long, and I'm crashing these boards on the rebound. Can you see hounds bark when the town goes dark and no one's around? I got to stop with the beat down, continue with the build up. Even when I'd rather lay down, I've got to get up. Simple and plain, wrinkles in
The way
time,
Eligh
rip
writes
from
the beat,
brain,
so
wrinkle
good.
in rhyme form,
Perfect.
clowns crumble and break.
And you know what's crazy is a lot of the Gandalf shit, you hear those beats and you're like, I can't rap to that. No one can rap to that.
Yeah, but he does.
Eligh can rap.
It's heavenly hell.
Yeah, it's like his last album, Halo Boy. Remember, those beats are very diverse too. And he's like riding.
Listen to
every beat.
80 Hertz.
Yeah, 80 Hertz too.
Dude, those beats are in fucking insane.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's zero way to rap that.
how come Gandalf's Beat Machine number 3 came out before number 2?
No, it did not.
It said, I know, that's funny how it says it though.
That's mistaken.
Yeah, it says 2013
I
for
remember
number
when
2.
3 came out.
Yeah,
I
in
was pumped.
2009 for number 3. Even
I
though
was
the first
pumped.
one came out in 2000, you know?
I think 3 was like 2009 or something.
So they probably those dates wrong, mixed up, yeah.
Here we go. This is track number
Superman.
6. Superman, featuring Abby Rude and Blue.
Sick.
Abby and Blue. I like that. I like this trio. Nice
I wanna
little
hear
trio here.
that good old Abby out here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Another person that never
Superman
stitched it
down.
up.
Superman down.
Abby hurts every time.
Every
He
time.
kills.
Now this is how it all went down. One homie tried to clown, but the homie had to pound. Homie put the homie down. Can't a bullet hold me down. I ain't
Yeah,
Superman,
here we go.
but this is how we sound.
Woo!
And this is how it all went down. One homie tried to clown, but the homie had to pound.
Kill threats with a single skill set.
Oh, yeah.
He the dealsman, he the one to deal with. Village is proud of
Abby,
him.
baby.
Millions accounted for. Stand stout, the devout realist in the monitors. Scar deep, ill was the stigmata. While he thought peace be still, he would chop weed with the real rosters. Pave the way, save the day, the motto. Hid behind glasses, the passes an average Joe with no bravado. Quiet ricotta, though he the big enchilada. Ashes to ashes, the gunpowder and the clip hollows. R.I.P. the nip hustle, all the kids sorrow. We killed the real one, damn, that's a hard pill to swallow. If I was Superman, won't die at all. I'd be faster than a speeding bullet or a lightning rod. One man entourage, you gon' have to call the bomb squad for what I'm lodged right into your cypher squad.
Now this is how it all went down. One homie tried to clown, but the homie had to pound. Homie put the homie
Abby
down.
don't give a
Can't
fuck,
bullet
bro.
hold me down. I ain't Superman,
killed it.
but I bet this is how we
Always
sound.
kills it, dude.
Yeah, he don't miss.
This is
He
how it
don't
all
miss.
went down. One homie tried to clown, but the homie had to pound. Homie put the homie down. Can't a bullet hold me down. I ain't Superman, but.
Not a myth, not a man, not a god. Just a bad mind with a gun. No one can predict when the sickness overtakes the sun.
That's Eligh, I know.
Insecurity generate cancerous ones. Kryptonite to those who grip the light like a rose quartz. Who wanna find the calmness in the storm. Heroes wear the bullets, hear the poems. Taking off the earth too soon, but we don't see what happens behind the curtain, and it hurts more. If Superman was me, I wouldn't feel all the feelings I feel. I'd be free to help those who call out. Stopping these bullets with my palm before they fall out. Demons walk in with presence to kill, then crawl out. Superman's version of real is to fall out. Man of steel, going all out to reveal that humanity appeals. In the long route, the gods walk amongst us all. There's no laws out that can buckle down the brawl. Punishment doled out.
Yo, you could
and now it's cold out.
conviction.
Dude, you can hear it in his voice.
Relaxing in my hammock made of
That
skin.
conviction,
Damaged
man.
warriors are banished.
Listen.
Man, I fall out. I fight for those who haven't learned how to fight yet. To snatch your life back, hit it with a right left. The right combo will keep you on the path straight. Jab the devil in the jaw, my Superman cave.
You know what I think it is about? You know what I think it is? Is it's the conviction, but also being able to keep the rhyme scheme super on schedule, right?
Yeah.
Being on schedule with the rhyme scheme, but still being able to come with conviction and being able to make sense with your
Have
content.
you ever heard of flow? I think it's called flow. Athletes enter into this state called the flow state, and that's what's going on. It's just like a free flow.
Autograph
The
mode?
energy's going so it's
You
lining
know what
up.
people call
and
that?
You're just like it's
Is that
like
autograph
automatic.
mode?
It's like automatic.
No,
Yeah,
it's called being in
Yes,
your
it's
bag.
automatic, but you're killing it.
Being in your bag.
You're in the zone. Yeah, you're in the zone.
You're
Yeah.
in your zone for sure.
That's
Same
awesome.
thing. Yeah, you could just tell. If
You know,
seen
back
them-
in the day
you've seen them
when-
live, you know.
It happened a few times with me and you, Matt, and we would be freestyling, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
just get into a place where
Oh yeah.
you're not even thinking, you're just floating.
Just putting the show on.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden
Floating.
the words are coming.
Yep.
Oh,
That's the bag.
Yeah. I
That's
like
the flow
that. Hey,
state.
track 7, Love Me.
Who wants to hold on to rage into old age? I'm of the book, let it go, let it die page.
It's all love.
Ripped out of my journal on the world stage. Wear my life on the cuff for the benefit of those who need to know they're not alone in this. And that's a vast number for the outcast lumberjack, chopping trees, trimming hedges on the cold as that. That's me with the weed whacker, with the keen knack for obscene stacks of albums recorded since a teen. Factor in, I've been an active sinner with the lean lack of tender moments with my inner child. I sit within a while and then I spit a mile a second. I write it out, then get it out. That is my method. A survivalist by trade on the fisherman's lot. An active addict mission.
Fisherman's
so that
lot.
attention was
Hey.
Throwing that old throwback
We
suit
all
on.
right
and I ran with it.
Yo. We got Jolly Ranchers, Eligh, Fisherman's Live. It's
Yep.
like 1996 right now, boys. Damn.
You got that jolly in you, baby.
What, I'm in Frau Rice class right now?
Hey, life is okay. Hello, youth.
Let me get a bonbon.
That's what it's about, man. Taking you back, taking you back.
And I have to be okay when it's not. Some days I let the hate phase me. I fought many ways to be loved by a few, and that's got to be enough. But that's not what I was taught. Be kind to your
That
fellow
beat's
human
clean.
being. I got the mellow disposition.
Fucking A, it is.
In my scene without being
Shout out to
seen.
SC.
And some are mentally
SC ain't playing. He
ill
made
or
some
got
good shit.
damage from parents
He ain't
who are
playing.
bad at the job that was meant to be filled by emotionally available beings. But still, I must protect and not be disrespect. I must collect herbs in the meadow steeped for the perfect combination of teeth to get the belly settled. Hey, I'm on my way, my friends. Marching down the alley to the end and the finish line. I'm on my way, my friends. I'm not perfect, but I'm getting mine. Come on.
What? My life with sunshine. So sick.
Hey, shout out to the LA crew, Living Legends, Bay Area, LA.
What you want in your new life and things you do not want back. I scream it out from the back. You need to smile, me too. You got style, me too. You're energized, me too. Feeling centered, me too. You had a breakthrough, me too. You ran for miles, me too. You stuck the landing, me too. You like the tactic, me too. But you can take it, me too. Learn from mistakes, me too. You will not break, me too. You earn the cake, me too. You got friends, me too. Back up for days, me too. Believe in self, me too. You got the faith, me too.
Yeah. Write these words in calligraphy, psychedelic epiphanies got me out of my misery. Yeah, speak from experience, every phase of my history. Like what I do differently wouldn't change it in memory. Nah, I advise that you your life. Take a look inside, time to vocalize.
Do you not get some Bahamadia vibes?
Yep.
So let it settle in. You got the power balancing. Time to take advantage. Yeah, you made the win. Swimming with the fishes or flying with the vultures. My flaws are picture perfect. You should put it on the poster.
You need to smile, me too.
So dope.
You got style, me too. You're energized, me too. Feeling centered, me too. You had a breakthrough, me too. You ran for miles, me too. You stuck the landing, me too. You like the tactic, me too. But you can take it, me too. Learn from mistakes, me too. You will not break, me too. You earn the cake, me too. You got friends, me too. Back up for days, me too. Believe in self, me too. You got the faith, me too.
Yeah, hey, that bonded.
It's just Eli's so universal with anybody.
For sure. Like I said, man.
Straight up. No fucking around.
Hey, it doesn't matter who he's making music with, he's gonna make it sound
that
good.
Gatlin shit's sick as fuck though.
Yeah,
she definitely sounds like
shout out to Gatlin.
So straight up.
It's like throwing
here we go. Track 9. Ghost Haymakers.
Addict's just a word, but I know myself the most. Talk about it often so you know you're not alone.
Yes.
Bring it back. It's like throwing haymakers at a ghost. Trying to regulate the way I function on the coast. Addict's just a word, but I know myself the most. Talk about it often so you know you're not alone. I don't need magic medicine to ascend. All I need is music and this feeling in my skin. Doing what I crave for a living is the gym. Diamond in the mind, dig it up and get it in. Everything's a sign on this road I'm riding on. Not everything's divine with this pad I'm riding on. My steed is limping bad, but I'm not sad, I'm riding on. The blade is dull to touch, so what I'm fighting on. Change the way I feed as my body rounds the sun. 41 times quite a ways from 21. Although I miss my youthful ways, I don't miss 21. Blackjack still pays as I hit my 21. A gambling soul, still a rambling gypsy. With mystic and whimsy, intentional mystery. I handle and hold my intention with wizardry. Get up the grade, extending my stay. Earth is so cold when you're lonely and dizzy. Spinning in circles with no personal history. With anyone worthwhile, a loner and fearful. Not able to trust, just listen to me bust. It's like throwing haymakers at a ghost. Trying to regulate the way I function on the coast. Addict's just a word, but I know myself the most. Talk about it often so you know you're not alone. It's like throwing haymakers at a ghost. Trying to regulate the way I function on the coast. Addict's just a word, but I know myself the most. I do. Talk about it often so you know you're not alone. Breaking the chains, picking the names down. Look at my dream in the mouth, taking the chances.
Let's go for this ride, baby.
Woo! What is it?
Making deposit, the bank of my soul is on me. Feeling it, feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. I'm not a villain, but killing it, killing it, killing it. Use my time to pick up the pen and I write in my mind is a minimal part. It's a heart that beats and meets with God. When depleted, replenished, no surrender, no retreat. Instead, I, like a Jedi, I take on the enemy, read it and take it deep. On the creep, on the move, no degrees, untouched. Walk across hot coals, against it, I brush. On the move, no degrees, untouched. Walk across hot coals, just to reach my goal. It's like throwing haymakers at a ghost. Trying to regulate the way I function on the coast. Addict's just a word, but I know myself the most.
It's like fighting in your sleep, you know? You ever try to throw a punch in your dreams?
Yeah.
Trying to regulate the way I function on the coast.
Throw some haymakers at the ghost.
But I know myself the most. Talk about it often so you know you're not alone.
They say that's when someone's fighting John Cena. They're throwing haymakers at a ghost.
Can't see me.
Oh, Ooh, here we go. Track 10. Flames in the Greenhouse, featuring Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
At this time and place, I need to slow down and learn to breathe. To be in breath, not an easy place to be in steps. To resurrect the lung capacity while I'm in debt. I'm dead to the world when I'm anxious and stuck. I can give a fuck about names and who's famous for what. Lame duck lanes, burning flames and turn to ash. I spread my fan hands out like wings and smash. Hurricane, tornado, turn to fatal when I let the words walk in. Let the style do the talking, let the mind rest when the heart wants in. The heart is my magnum opus. Nervous system glistens when out of focus. Sorta like a single bead of sweat. To recollect that I'm alive and to live inside this moment. It's the only one I'm owning. Proponent of constant moving through pain. Even when it's hard like granite. If I need to break it down and explain it, you probably won't understand it. I run the ship single-handedly. Crossing overseas for my family. Speaking on my battles so candidly. Fire the cannons, my canopy. Fighting for feeling the freedom of happiness finally. Fanning the flames in the greenhouse. Earth is my nursery. Planting these seeds for the thirsty, the worthy. With simply the words and some urgency. Perfectly imperfect, beautiful bastard.
Hell yeah.
You can hear the urgency. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a father.
Oh, bro. He's fucking on it.
It's different.
Great. It's amazing.
It's different, you know?
He rides that beat like a motherfucker.
But this
great.
song is about urgency, dog.
So good.
Yep.
Static gun, traffic
Hello.
real rap, feel the wrath, career crash. Dr. Flow, the invisible goose. Kicking so hard your spirit come loose. What's good for the goose? Equally good for the gander. While it's wrong, pilot on, I'll enhance it. Wild candid, I'ma tell you the whole manuscript. Don't mind my manners, I'm enhancing again. Punctuation, punks keep waiting to get staple. The H will in the bay, that's a staple. Reserve places, some of them make me chill. Wanna be a victim, cool, they picking you. Motherfuckers act like they got a force field around them. Talking the old way, getting they clown on. I can tell fools don't respect they self. Actions show they don't respect nobody else.
I run the ship single-handed.
Diesel.
Crossing overseas for my family. Speaking on my battles so candidly. Fire the cannons, my canopy. Fighting for feeling the freedom of happiness finally. Fanning the flames in the greenhouse. Earth is my nursery. Planting these seeds for the thirsty, the worthy. With simply the words and some urgency. Perfectly imperfect, beautiful bastard.
Yep.
That fucking beat is so tight.
Yeah, clean.
All the production on this whole album right now, it really flows really well together.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds like one big song. It's perfect.
So hard.
All right.
We're pulling up on the last jam on the album right here.
No, this is the second to last.
Oh, okay.
This is track 11. Like
Featuring
All Regrets.
Fresno Zone.
Yeah, featuring Fresno Zone.
Tell him.
Fashawn.
Tell him.
I love me some Fashawn.
Like all regrets, it takes time for moving on. Let's go. Like all regrets, it takes time for moving on. Like all regrets, it takes time for moving on. Let's go. Like all regrets, it takes time for moving on.
Today's a new day. No one can tell me how to make my mind up. It's a new start. Push the reset button as I wind up. The pitch comes in like fire, my change up. Unhittable slang, step my game up. Batter, your swing don't matter, I clean up. Today's the day, the skeletons march like Eno. I got my blends, no endo, but friends smoke when they pen stroke. And there's no judgment here, rapping low. Keep with the way that I make myself known. Just kinda live it to the universe when it comes to the spread of this poem. This poetry is a slow flattery. I use a bitter like a therapy. Exercising the demons within me, depending on defense and chemistry. Limiting myself in the mucus of regret, building up in my stomach like wheatgrass grows on the hilltop. Just for the folks that believe in magic and got more regrets. They clog the pipes, we got to purge to make room. I want my nights and northern lights, don't want to lay in my tomb. There's life to live, no matter age, there's no excuse for me to hold the pages of my past that weigh me down like anchor, make moves.
Like all regrets, it takes time for moving on. Let's go. Like all regrets, it takes time for moving on. Like all regrets, it takes time for moving on.
And it's time
Like
now.
all regrets,
Yeah.
it takes time.
Yeah,
Life led me down roads I've seen too
style on
often.
him, dog.
Court side, court
shit's fire.
Let's go.
Cocaine and coffins, unhealed wounds. I left a plethora, emotional scars, etc. I'm trying to do better, bruh. I never was square as a pizza box. Hit my mozzarella up, too willing to bleed the block. I pray the robberies to stop, nigga. I need the guap. Some Michael Jordan sneakers, battery from my speaker box. Cash but a friendly ghost soon as I see the cops. Had gas for sale, same year either dropped. You can love me or not, but you gon' respect this. I got a list of regrets as big as a set list. Miseducated by women I often slept with. Took suggestions from those I knew who was less than. I learned before you move up, you gotta move on. And before you do right, you're most likely to do wrong, partner.
Let me tell you something right now, bro.
He hurt that motherfucker.
True that.
Killing him.
Let me tell you something right now, bro.
Oh, regrets! Yeah. What you got? What you got? What you got?
I know we all crown Planet Asia, which you should. Well fucking deserve.
Yeah, for sure.
For Sean out of Fresno, dog.
True that.
King.
Yeah, he's a king. He's a king,
dog.
He's a king.
Let me just tell you, like, Planet Asia's a king. I will not ever take anything from him. I'm not trying to take anything from him.
Yeah, never ever.
But I'm telling you right now.
Sean's been doing it for a long time.
Out of Fresno, my favorite.
And he's shutting it down. He don't fuck around. He didn't come short at all in that song. He came fucking handle it.
He doesn't come short.
Ever.
He came handle it.
Every time he's doing shit with the legends, always on point.
And Eligh is a fucking king to be able to get on that album and do that.
And shit like that, yeah.
That's it, son. Wake up. It's 5 a.m.
Here we go. Last track.
Well, he set the vibe on that whole track before.
Fishing.
I'll show you
We're
how
going
to stay
fishing.
afloat. We got fishing to do.
17, fishing for a dream. Water to my ankles.
A second's coming out.
17, fishing for a dream. Water to my ankles.
A second's coming out.
17, fishing for a dream. Water to my ankles. Standing in the stream. Fly fishermen with no bait, just an urge to create. Just the words of a king. I had a dream, won't defer my plate. I came to eat my appetite like the great white. I aim to feast and let loose the beast. Easy does it eat. You'll discover that it's harder than it seems. Just to step up on the scene and make it take. Son's peace, he gave me the game. Showed me how to do it myself. Not wait on anyone to give me a chance. If you wanna dance, you dance. Who needs a label? Step away from the table and make yourself able. Wait, when we stepped to the stage, living legends were great. Everyone was unique.
Seconds coming out.
When we step on the stage now, living legends are great. Everyone is unique.
A second's coming out.
When we step on the stage, living legends were great. Everyone was unique. Young and passionate, grade A with a brotherly love. And we fit like glove. The leather is worn down, but the weather is warm. So many imaginations affected in stone. Carved out like commandments from the outhouse dorm. The game we never played, so salty's not my taste. It's bittersweet savagery and lovely from the bass up. Still wanna turn the bass up. The rattle of bones reminds me I'm alive. I got the keys, so I'ma drive until the lines they dissipate. My heart is moving on time until the board is checkmate. Hey, 17, fishing for a dream. Water to my ankles.
Fisherman's lot, baby.
41, my story ain't done.
41,
Water
41.
to my ankles.
There you go. Hey, there you go. There's the answer. 41.
Fishing for a dream. Water to my ankles. Standing in the stream.
41.
Fly fishermen with no bait. Just
You are a
an urge
fly
to
fisherman,
create. Just
Eli,
the words
man.
of
You've
a
been holding
king.
it down for a long
Great
time,
crow,
brother.
go find your way home.
Great
know
crow.
what I want next, don't know the context. Just keep writing these poems, making these songs. When I'm scoring films and winning Academy Awards, I look back on this song and know it's already known. I got my sword, 12 blades, and many battles won. I know my place in the old days, and many more around the sun. I've been here, done that. I'm from the future with my combat. I last on till the end. 17, fishing for a dream. Water to my ankles.
A second's coming out.
17, fishing for a dream. Water to my ankles.
A second's coming out.
41, you know I just begun. Still got that dream, standing in the stream. Fly fishermen with no bait, just an urge to create. Just the words of a king.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
He doesn't,
fucking good.
Eligh.
Yeah, shout out to Eligh. He doesn't have to keep creating anymore, but he continues to do so. And
For us.
always,
The
always on point.
full album, Hello Youth. I just want to say one of the most amazing things about Eligh that I respect to the fullest is the fact that when we were listening to Eligh and we were fully, and not that we aren't still, but we still are fully invested into Eligh and the artist that is Eligh. But when we were in our youth and we were listening and getting 3MG and Gandalf and all the fucking Eligh solo albums and Living Legends, Eligh was in his deepest, darkest addiction at that point. Yeah. And we didn't know at all. As a fan, we didn't have any inclination going to shows and seeing this man and watching the progression, the evolution of him.
Never being a slump either.
Never, ever did we ever. I'll tell you right now, I watched Eligh probably at the height of his addiction in 2002, it was, or 2003 when we saw him. And he was more on point than his counterpart, which was Grouch at the time. And we love Grouch, and nothing bad to say about Grouch, but just Eligh was at a better point. And he was probably deeper in addiction than anybody in that whole crew. You know what I'm saying?
No slouch when we seen him.
And he was killing it. And the fact that he always brought his all and always brought his creativity, and the fact that he never put his addiction on us. And then when he came out on the other end now, and to hear his music and the new side of Eligh and seeing that, I was, one of the third or fourth Eligh shows I ever went, or Legend shows I ever went to, I smoked with Eligh. I passed the blunt on the stage, and he even on microphone was on mic like, "Oh my gosh, this guy has the best weed in town," and was pumping my brakes. And I was like, yeah. And then when I was lucky enough to perform with Eligh, I opened up for Eligh and Scarab and Modesto. I was out back smoking a joint, and Eligh and Scarab rolled up, and I asked Eligh if he wanted to hit it, and he turned it down. He's like, "No, I don't smoke no more."
That's cool.
And that was the very first time I got a sense that there was something more to Eligh, an addiction. Because when fools go from smoking to not smoking, you go, "Well, there must have been something there, right?"
Yeah.
Like a little something more. And for Eligh, I feel like there was something more. And that was the first time I ever got that inclination. For him to be that deep into addiction and not to show it to his fan base and to portray that into his music was very magical. And and then to kind of portray it and show us like, I did this.
He was well aware.
And I went through this.
He's well aware.
And I've come out on the other side now.
He was well aware of
is
it.
Even more magical and more respectful. And another reason why I'm a huge Eligh fan.
He's the awesome. Person is fucking awesome, as well as the performer and the artist.
Yes.
And he is an inspiration as well to me and to many others.
We're very lucky.
His work speaks for itself.
Very lucky to have grown up in that era.
Yeah.
Of where Eligh was, and in California where Eligh was, and we were able to go to
an Eligh show,
a lot of Eligh shows and Living Legend shows, and see this guy in person and watch the evolution of this man.
I got to see the return of the Living Legends crew, somewhat recently, and man, Eligh just never disappoints. His
always
live shows are
always impressive.
Always impressive.
The evolution of Eligh was more impressive or more gratifying to the fan than his music was, I think.
Yeah.
Watching the man
for sure.
become who he is today has been more gratifying for me than the music itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Well said.
And I love that.
True though. Truly though, because you can tell exactly where he's changed, and you can tell exactly that the music hasn't suffered. Nothing's changed in the music. It's not like it's got worse or got better. It's still quality Eligh.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what we're looking for.
And the one thing that we've always said on this podcast, the most relatable thing about somebody is being real. And Eligh has always been real with his music, real with his fan base, and very open. He's an open book, and we really enjoy that. So if you haven't got a chance, go check out Eligh's older categories, all the music that he has, Gandalf's Beat Machine,
1, 2, and 3. There's a lot there.
All his albums,
G&E,
3M,
3MG, Living Legends. Dude, I showed this guy recently because we were talking about cassettes. And having, I want to get a Walkman, but there's a rare cassette that I want to get.
3MG.
It's 3MG. Before 3MG, they were called the Penguins. And
it's right here. Look at.
Yeah, dude, I want that cassette.
Yeah.
But shout out to 3MG.
Shout out Eligh. Shout out
wicked, dude.
Anyone that watches us, go ahead and check us out on YouTube. Go check us out on the podcast apps, Spotify, iTunes.
Hit that subscribe.
Hit subscribe.
Hit it.
Leave a comment. Tell me how much you hate Matthew.
Thank you.
That'll make me laugh.
Hold on real quick, guys. Do you stamp that album?
Double
Oh,
stamp.
Jesus.
Double.
Triple.
Two giant
It's a great fucking album, dude.
We love us some
Es.cE.
Eligh. Can't wait for the day that we have Eligh on the podcast.
It's coming
soon.
It's coming.
Hey, here you
stick
go.
with
Here you
us.
go. 18 eaters clean. Shout out to that.
There
Eligh.
you go.
Stick with us. Milkcrates and Microphones. We'll be back with the next one. Thank you for listening to this album with us.